Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a brand new video over on PrizePicks. I got my five favorite plays for you today for the NBA Finals Game 3. The reason I got an extra pick is because you guys got the 25 likes in yesterday's video, and that goes again today. If you guys get 25 likes, bonus pick, 50 likes equals 2, so I know how equals 3. And if you guys get to 100 likes, everybody watching this video gets free VIP. So just lock in, man. Just lock in. Today we're going through a 3-man on PrizePicks and a 2-man on Underdog Fantasy, so I got all y'all covered. And make sure you guys hit that like button. And now let's talk about the recap from the day before. Our YouTube slip has not actually greened out yet because obviously there's some NBA going on in there. But talk about the VIP, what happened on Sunday right here. It was a very, very weird day. Now, this is, by the way, one thing we're always going to go into. So if you guys are like, I don't care, I just want to get to the picks, you can skip ahead. But this is one thing I feel like it's my duty to be transparent 100% of the time with my VIP product and with my free picks. So we're going to talk about that. In the VIP, I sent down 9 PrizePicks slips. We cashed out 4 of them and we profited at 7.7 units. They might go, well, how did this guy make money? If, we only got 4 cashes out of 9, obviously we lost money, right? Well, no. We're taking plays that are paying us 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10x on these 4-mans. So we're taking a bunch of 4-mans all on PrizePicks. Now, we cashed out 4 plays, which is really, really weird and rare that we're cashing out a lot of these plays that are getting pushed. For example, this one was our best play of the day. We cashed out 8.5x. Perfect correlation here on the unders. We say this team is going to do bad, and they actually got fried. Team Spirit and Counterstrike are one of the best teams in the world, and they're playing at an elite level right now. So they absolutely cooked this team right here, 9Z, which these guys play for. And because these guys are on the same team and the team did bad, they went on the under. And here, these guys are on the same team and the team did good, so they went on the over, right? Notice how we're not betting on 4 different things. We're betting on 2 different things. We're betting on this team to do bad and this team to do good. And PrizePicks is paying us out as if it's a 4-man. That's where the correlation strategy comes in. You can take 2 things that are likely to push over together or push under together and then make a ton of money on that. Now, this is 7.7 units profit because we cashed out this 8.5x. We cashed out this one, which was a 2.2x. We cashed out this one, which was a 2x because 2 guys cashed, 1 guy pushed, 1 guy didn't play. And then this one, I think this was the same one. I think it's one from a little while ago. This one right here was a 4x. 1 guy pushed, and then 1 guy cashed, 1 guy cashed, 1 guy cashed, right? So really weird stuff. It could have been a way bigger day. This guy nearly had it. Like he had 5 kills at the end of game 1. He should have easily gotten this in the last couple games, but he didn't. And then Caps right here could have gotten a couple more as well if they just won that game 3. But guys, we still had an unlucky day. I just want to make that 100% clear. We had an unlucky day, right? These guys could have gone a 1 headshot under, 1 kill under. This guy could have just played. This guy could have gotten 1 more kill. This guy could have gotten 1 more kill. We had a really unlucky day, missing by just a little bit, and we still profited 7.7 units because that's the power of the strategy, man. This strategy absolutely cooks. If you have discipline and you're willing to learn, you can make money with us on PrizePicks. Now, let's talk about the recap of the last few days because, guys, it's insane. First up, join the Discord. It's 100% free. I'm dropping plays in there every single day. I was out on a holiday. That's why we're back at the regular setup now, but I'm dropping more and more plays in there. Make sure you guys are posted up. Now, let's talk about the VIP recap. This is where I post my recap every single day without fail. I actually haven't posted the Sunday one yet, but I'm about to go do that. This one we cashed out 10.5 units, 10.25 units profit on Saturday, 11.75 on Friday, lost a little bit on Thursday, 11.5 on Wednesday, and then this was a pretty break-even day. But guys, we've been on a ridiculous stretch. Straight up, a ridiculous stretch. And I'm going to say this every single time. We're going to have good stretches, we're going to have bad stretches. You better just stick with us through the entire thing and then be profitable at the end. Now, let's talk about what we are taking it in. Now, let's start it off with a 3-man over on PrizePicks. We're going to go over straight up to Counterstrike, and we're taking on 2 of our favorite plays, which is going to be Slacks and Lake on the under here at 56.5. And then we're going for Sin here, S1N, on the under at 23 kills. Now, the reason we're taking these guys on the under is, you guys said, it's correlation. We're taking 2 guys on the same team to go under because if that team does badly, and if this team ends really, really fast, this game ends really fast, these guys will likely go on the under together, right? So let's talk about why we're doing this, and it is just very simply because of the odds. I'm not going to tell you guys, I think this team is good, I think this team is bad. Obviously, I could do that. Obviously, I do know a lot about these teams. But don't take it from me. Just take it straight from the sports books. This is Thunder Pick right here. M80, which is the team where these guys play on, is plus 220, and Legacy is minus 333. Legacy is one of the better teams in this event, and Legacy is going to win this game almost definitively. They're very, very heavy favorites, and M80 have not been playing all that well in my opinion. So M80 right here are underdogs, and they kind of have been trending down. So I do like both of these guys to go on the under, because what happens in Counterstrike? If one team wins by a ton, if one team wins by an absolute ton, we'll take a perfect example of Spirit versus 9Z, which, by the way, guys, this was the exact game that helped us make a lot of money yesterday, because we took DGT and Luchov on the unders on kills and headshots. In this case, Spirit played up against 9Z and they fried him. It went 13-3 in map 1, 13-1 in map 2. It's a race at 13 rounds, so when one team gets 13 super fast, for example, 13-3 or 13-1, right? That game is going to end really fast. And in this case, if we just look at the stats, everybody who is not the GOAT of Counter-Strike went on the under. So this guy Donk right here is literally the best player in the world, I would say, almost definitively. He got 48 kills. He's just an animal, right? So forget about him. Everybody else went on the under, right? 30, 24, 20, 16. And on the losing team, man, everybody absolutely hit the under. Luchov at 21 was the best they did. Because what's happening here, guys? When the team loses, they lose really fast. They're likely going to hit the unders, all of them, right? So we're not just betting on one thing. We're PrizePicks thinks we're betting on two things. We're actually just betting on one, man. It's ridiculously profitable. So we think something like this is going to happen today in M80. I don't think it's going to be this exaggerated. This is genuinely ridiculous stuff. For two pro teams to go up against each other and one to just be leagues above the other one is rare. But if Legacy even just wins 13-5 or 13-6 in a couple of these games, M80 is going to be on the losing side, so we're going to have less kills, and it's going to be a quick game, so we're going to have less kills too, because less opportunities to get kills. So that's why I like these guys on the under, and now we're moving into an NBA pick to pair up with these three, to make it a three-man, I should say. And we're going over to Jalen Brunson right here. I like him on the over at 6.5 3-point attempt. Jalen Brunson right here, I feel like it's a very, very great line. So if you look at this one, I guess I'm looking at, yeah. If you look at this one right here, he's hit the over in 5 out of the last 10. Doesn't look that great. This series, though, he's only played 2 games, and he's hit the over in both of them, going for 17, averaging 8.5 3-point attempts per game, and this line right now is only 6.5, right? And I saw a couple guys online talking about this, and I fully agree, and I had the same thought myself. Jalen Brunson not being very efficient in these playoffs, or in this finals, doesn't matter all that much. He is posing such a massive threat to the San Antonio Spurs because of how much he shoots the ball and how much he can do when he has the ball in his hands. It is just the threat of him having the ball and him taking so many shots is what is making the defense bend and eventually break, because the San Antonio Spurs have to defend Brunson with so much respect, which they're literally the best defenders, sometimes double, because of his willingness to shoot. Right, if he was just dribbling through, getting a drive and kick a lot of the times because the shot wasn't perfect, yeah, sure, his efficiency would be up, but he would be less threatening as a player. He is taking 30 shots in some of these games right here. If you just look at the amount of shots that he's taking, the 3-point attempts, he's taking a ton of them, but I just want to look at field goal attempts right here. He is taking a ridiculous amount of shots. 31 shots here, 25 shots here, and it's not good efficiency. 39, well, 39 is pretty good, but 28, well, I guess 39 on a field goal is not that great. 28 is not good at all, right? He is still so impactful. And guys, he's not going to slow down. The Knicks have won these last couple games by doing exactly what the game plan is, which is just let our star player pose such a huge threat that other guys around the field, or on the court, I should say, get more and more open. So I like Jalen Brunson right here on the over at 6.5 3-point attempts. I think this might be one of the best plays on PrizePicks right now. So we go ahead and lock this one in. As a 3-man, for the love of God, do not think this is a 3-man flex. 3-man flex on PrizePicks suck. Sorry. 3-man flex plays on PrizePicks suck. They are horrible value. Just don't take them. 3-man power plays on PrizePicks, on the other hand, are actually pretty good. The reason this is a 5.25 and not a 6x is because PrizePicks is noticing some correlation here, and they actually don't like that. If you guys try it out yourself, put Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase together on a slip, and you'll notice your payout goes down, right? In this case, it's still 100% worth it to take a 5.25x, so lock this in at 3-man. Now, we're not done yet, because you guys got 25 likes in that last video. Once again, hit that like button if you guys want us to take more picks. In the next video, we got 2 more bonus plays, and they're going over on Underdog Fantasy. First up, if you're not on Underdog Fantasy, man, sign up with code BAM. You play your first $5, you have $50. It's that easy. Just use code BAM on the app and sign up. Now, why am I telling you guys to do this? First off, if you're in any of these yellow states, you're good to go. So just lock in, man. Why am I telling you guys this? Number one, you guys can get $50 today for the easiest $50 you've ever worked for. I want you guys to go ahead and do that. Number two, I'm affiliated with these guys. So I'll be straight up. I get a little bit of money when you guys go ahead and sign up for this. But number three, and the most important by far, more than a little bit of money I'll be making, and more than a little bit of money you'll be making when you sign up. It is the long-term benefits. And this is the long-term benefits right here. Underdog Fantasy has changed their payouts. So instead of a 2-man paying 3x, it now pays 3.5x. Instead of a 3-man paying 6x, it now pays 6.5x. And this is a huge, huge deal. To put this into perspective, guys, I did the math and I went ahead and checked out. If you guys just played only 2-mans on PrizePicks, you'd have to win around 57% of your individual picks, not your slips, just your picks, 57%, in order for you to break even. You don't even make money. 57% is very good. A lot of the sharpest sports bettors in the world aim for that, and some of them don't even hit it. 57% is very, very difficult. You got to hit all that and taking 2-mans just to break even on PrizePicks. It's a nearly impossible game. But on Underdog, if you're hitting 57%, you are well in the green, because all you need to hit to break even is 53.5%. It is significantly easier. You could be taking the exact same stuff from Underdog and PrizePicks, and on Underdog you will make money, and on PrizePicks you will lose money. Now, why did I just go ahead and promote PrizePicks and talk about these plays for PrizePicks? Because their esports lines and their esports correlation payout bumps are way, way better. So PrizePicks has its positives, Underdog has its positives. It is way better that you guys are on both instead of just being on one. So lock in on Underdog Fantasy, use code BAM, and you'll get this insane benefit. And guys, it doesn't change, right? It's not like a one, sign up offer or whatever, right? Like we said at the beginning, I'm gonna get some money from this, you're gonna get some money from this. That's all well and good. But what I really care about, what you guys should really care about too, is how much you will make in the long run by taking these plays on a different app. So if you're a guy that likes 2-mans a lot, Underdog is your app. Sign up with code BAM, lock in. In addition to that, if you guys use code BAM on Chalkboard or Underdog or PrizePicks, and then text me the word VIP right here, I'll get you on a free month of VIP picks just for signing up on one of these apps using code BAM. It's not that difficult. Now let's talk about the plays for today. We're gonna go over and take Landry Shamet on the over 11.5 PRA and Wemby on the under 14.5 RA. So we're starting off with Wembanyama here on the under 14.5 RA. This is just a tad too high. I think it should be closer to 13.5, honestly. And if we look at it on the season, it's at the under in 55% of games. If we look at it in this matchup, you see the under in 67% of games. With both games this series, he's gone on the under pretty convincingly. Wembanyama is not getting very many assists, right? It's just not the way he plays, and he is kind of under flame for not taking too many shots, for not taking as many good shots, for not being the star player, for not stepping up. I expect him to take way more shots in this one, and really not pass the ball that much, because he hasn't been passing the ball very much recently. And in this case, his rebound chances have also been the same, but he hasn't been getting rebounds. He hasn't been getting rebounds much because of how difficult the Knicks are at a rebounding and at an assisting defense. If we just look at this, man, the Knicks are a top 3 rebounding defense and a top 5 assist defense. This is literally the ideal matchup to take a guy like Wemby on the under on rebounds and on assists. Now let's get into play number 2. It's Landry Shamet here on the over at 11.5 points, rebounds, assists. He did this in 4 straight games, and guys, there is a clear and obvious correlation here with what's going on with Landry Shamet. You might go, he hasn't hit this very many games this season. Well, I'll just tell you, when he plays just 20 minutes, he's sitting at a 72% rate. And guys, he's not just playing 20 minutes, man. He is playing close to 30 minutes this series. 33 minutes in game 1, 30 minutes in game 2. And he's going 10 out of 10 this season. When he's played 30 plus minutes, he's not just barely hitting this line, man. He's smashing this line. 17 is his median. 20 or 19.5 is his average points, rebound, assist line. Man, this is way too low for Landry Shamet. So go ahead and lock it in, man. Landry Shamet on the over 11.5 PRA and Wemby on the under at 14.5 points. Now, let me just check this out. If I lock this in on Underdog, what am I going to get paid out? 3.5x. I'll just go ahead and real quick lock this one in on PrizePicks for you guys. If I tried to lock this exact same play in over on PrizePicks, which it's, let me see if I can find Shamet. It's the exact same lines, by the way, exact same lines. $100 here pays $300. On Underdog Fantasy, $100 pays $350. You are not telling me that $50 could not help you out today. You are not telling me that. You are not telling me that when you don't want to go over to another app that's going to pay you more just because you're lazy. That is ridiculous. If that's you, just stop betting. You should not be managing your money at all that way. If you guys want to lock in this 2-man, please, for the love of God, do it on Underdog Fantasy. You will get paid out more. And if you're not on Underdog yet, bro, sign up with code BAM. Let's make some money. That's all I got. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and let's make some money on the NBA on Monday. Let's get it, guys.